Hi, everybody. Hi, Mila and Warren. Hi, George and Margie. Hi, Rich and Lynn. Hi, Bob and Barbara. Hi, Sue and Raj. Hi, Diana. And hi, TC and Dawn, if you're here. And anybody else I miss, Ann and Wayne, hi. So I'm going to do a Care Partner yoga class for you. And my husband has agreed to do some partner postures with us. So I'm going to invite him over in a minute to do those with us, okay? So we're going to get started by finding a comfortable seat. And you should have a few things available. Pause if you need to go get them. I have my slow-mo ball here, but you can use a soft pillow or like a rolled up t-shirt, maybe wrapped in rubber bands, something like that. Just something that you can manipulate with your hands. You need a nice stable chair, and remember we put the blanket on the chair so that your hips can be higher than your knees. So I want you to still pay attention to that even here at home. So we're going to start by just connecting to our own breath. So it's so good to be here with you today. And it's so important to connect with each other. Even though we might not be able to give each other a hug, I still feel like I can sense you being here with me. So just take a moment to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Don't rush through it. And you remember that the breath is always that first thing that you can do when you start to feel anxious or fearful. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And if you can create that nice long exhalation, so breathing in through the nose and then breathe out like you're breathing through a straw or kissy lips. So you take a nice full breath in and then long slow exhalation out. You can even think about Anne's Ferris wheel, so that as you breathe in, you're going up to the top of the Ferris wheel. And as you exhale, take a long, slow ride down. Slowing down the breath a little bit, breathing in through the nose, I calm my body. Breathing out through the nose, I calm my mind. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I calm my mind. Take a few more big breaths in. We'll come back to the breath in a little bit. Bring your hands to your heart space, finger to finger, palm to palm. And let's chant the sound of Om together 3 times. So nice and loud. I want you to use the support of your diaphragm. So full big breath in as the belly pooches out. Bow your head to the heart of your intention. Lower your hands down to your thighs. And then blink your eyes open, lift your head up. Just start by rocking those knees side to side. A little bit of movement in the hips. Have you been moving your body? Have you been keeping up with your yoga? Any little bit of movement you do is better than just sitting in the chair all day, right? Stretch your fingers out like starfish. Curl the tips of the fingers in like bear claws. Then make a gentle fist with the hands and fling those fingers out. So we have starfish, bear claws, gentle fist and fling. Starfish, bear claws, gentle fist, fling. Starfish, bear claws, gentle fist, fling. And then make that nice gentle fist and swirl your fingers around. Go the other direction. Make some circles with your wrists. Nice and slow and easy. We're not rushing to get through anything today. or to make those circles a little bit bigger as if you're doing the backstroke. All right, we do too much curling in, so we want to start to open up the chest. And before you start this video, if you do it again tomorrow or the next day, if you have a little foot rubs ball or a tennis ball or something like that, think about doing your myofascial release before you come and sit down in your chair. Let's kayak our shoulders. We're just doing one shoulder at a time. And bring those fingertips onto your shoulder. Press your elbows forward and draw the elbows in the direction of each other. As you inhale, open those elbows nice and wide and lift up through your heart. This is your open heart pose. Exhale, bring the elbows toward each other. Draw the chin to the chest, round your back body. And as you inhale, lengthen that spine, open those elbows, lift your heart. And we do 2 more of those. Exhaling, drawing that belly in and up. Elbows pressed toward each other, round that back body. And inhale, lengthen the spine, lift the heart. 1 more. Exhale. My husband's making cookies for me, so I'm not going to criticize him right now for making noise because I love his pinwheel date cookies. Yummy. And then lower the arms down. Roll the shoulders out. All right, he's just about done. Whenever you're finished, you can come over and do our partner poses with us, okay? Reach the arms up overhead, big breath in, take them only as far as there's no pain. And then exhale, turn the palms away, lower the hands down. How about 2 more of those? Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Find that space in your ribs. Take a big breath in, enjoy those healthy lungs. And then exhale, sweep the arms back down. Good. How about 1 more time? Inhale. And exhale. And then bring your right hand to goal post. Left hand's going to slide over to the side of the chair. That's going to help you hold on. Root that sit bone down and crescent over towards that left side. Now, if it feels good for you, you can reach your arm up overhead or all the way bringing the upper arm in line with the ear. Good. Nice stretch in the side body. And then come back to your goal post. Lower that hand down. We'll go to the other side. Come to goal post. Crescent over toward the right. Keep your arm at cactus or reach the arm up overhead, straight up overhead, or maybe upper arms in line with the ear. Good. Take your time. No hurry. Easy does it. Remember, we're only moving in poses that are comfortable for us. Our yoga works for us. We don't work for our yoga, right? Okay. Roll the shoulders out. Stretch the fingers down. Take a big breath in. Shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale with an audible inhale. Don't drop your shoulders. Remember, mindfully lower them back down. Big breath in. Exhale. And the hands across the chest. Lift the elbows up. Draw that belly in and up to engage your core. And gently twist to the left. And keep your head and neck in alignment. Come back to center. Twist to the right. Come back to center. 1 more time each way. Inhale, lengthen and twist to the left. Exhale, center. And inhale, lengthen and twist to the right. And come back to center. Lower the hands down. Take the feet nice and wide and make some big circles with your torso. Get that shoulders involved. Get the elbows involved. Just luxuriate in this for a little bit. This feels good. And you think about, too, unwinding all the crazy stuff, right? All the crazy stuff we've had to experience in the last couple of weeks, maybe the last month. We're going to get through this. We're going to get through this together, okay? So no worries. All right, and let's see if I can bring, I call him Honey Buns, so let's see if I can get him to come over and do this. This is a big deal. I did not expect him to do this, but I think he's gonna. Honey Buns! You ready? I'm so excited. He's never done yoga with me before. Okay. So while we're getting situated, if you can bring your chairs together, all right, and I'm going to put him right here, and we're going to, this is Honey Buns, everybody. This is my care partner class. Say hi. His real name's Brad, but we call him Honey Buns. No one else will see this but them, okay? All right. Okay. So get yourself situated. I'll give you another second. And what we're going to do is interlace our legs. So we've got my leg, his leg, my leg, his leg. Okay? So that's how it is. We're going to sit up tall, away from the back of the chair. So scooch forward. All right. So we're going to start by just placing our palms together. And he's got the most big, beautiful brown eyes. So I'm going to stare in his beautiful eyes. And that helps to establish trust. It releases oxytocin, and I'm going to cry. So just breathe in and breathe out. And then take your fingers and spread them away from each other. Turn toward the camera so they can see the hands. So we're going to bring our fingers together and then spread the fingers apart. And then together. Now I've got the giggles. I'm emotionally all over the place, which I'm sure you guys are too. Out and together, out and together. Now interlace your fingers, clap your fingers, and give a little squeeze, and then press your hands away from each other. So you're getting a stretch in the wrist. Be very gentle with each other's wrists. Okay? Press in and forward and back. Get a little stretch in the wrist. All right. Bring the palms back together. We're going to do one arm at a time. So just pick an arm, pick one side, reach both arms up overhead. Get a nice stretch. And as you breathe in when your arm's up, and then exhale as your arm comes back down. So inhale, reach and lengthen. Exhale, lower. Let's do that one more time each way. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Now, bring the palms up overhead and circle them out to the side. Big circles, big loops. Nice. 3 more of those. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. Breathing in and out. You can even follow your hands with your eye gaze. Breathe in and out. Good. Now, hold on to each other's hands. Get long and tall with your elbows down by your side. And keep your elbows locked in, no, not that one. So keep your hands right in the center and just lift your elbows up. So we're getting a little bit of shoulder movement here. So inhale, elbows lift up. Exhale, lower back down. 2 more. Breathing in. Take your time. Easy does it. Nothing should be forced. Just follow each other's cues. Good. Nice. Okay, 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Now I'm going to press one arm back, one arm forward. Brad's going to twist toward you. I'm going to twist away from you. So we're getting a little twist in here. And then slowly come back to center. Make sure you lengthen that spine, engage your core, and twist the other direction. Look over your shoulder if that works for your neck today. And then let's go one time again each direction. So stopping at center, lift and lengthen, twist toward one direction. And center, and twist the other way. And center. Good. Reaching that, we're going to take the arm that's on the closest to you. The other hands are going to rest on our thighs, on your own thigh. Crescent over toward the door. So you're twisting away from your arms. We're going to do that 2 more times on the same side. Crescent one direction. And get that lift and lengthen from hip to rib. Back to center and 1 more time. Nice stretch in that side body. That feel good? Yep. And back to center, other way. It's the first time he's done yoga with me. Lengthen and crescent. When I was learning how to teach yoga, I was trying to teach him how to do warrior poses. He's crazy flexible. And I couldn't stop giggling because he just looked so funny doing it, but he was really good at it. So if he wanted to do it, he could really do it. Be good for his golf game, right? All right, lower that hand down. And put your hands together and namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I love you. Thanks. Oh. Okay. That was fun. And I hope you have fun doing that with each other too. It's just kind of a nice way to reconnect. And it feels good to touch somebody, right? Because we're not really allowed to hug each other, hug other people. We can hug each other, but you know, it's just nice to have that connection. All right, I want to work a little bit with the legs now. So this is going to be a long video, so you can do bits or pieces of it at a time. You don't have to do the whole thing all at once. You can do, you know, that much one day and then pause it and come back the next day and do another piece of it, and you know, spread this out over 3 or 4 days. That would make me happy. All right, so now we're going to work our legs. So I want you to just lift up your heels and lift up your toes. Lift and spread your toes. You should feel a little stretch behind your calf. All right. Now we're just going to go straighten our leg out and go heel, toe, heel, toe, heel and toe, heel and toe. Let's go to the other side. Heel and toe, heel. No rush. Go at your own pace. Don't feel like you have to keep up with me. Or go faster if you want to go faster. All right. Now we're going to do our walk in the park. So we're going to extend our right foot, left arm. All right, this contralateral movement. And switch sides. So my left leg is extended, my right arm is forward. So just nice, flowy movement. Heel, toe. Walking in the park. Hopefully you've been able to get outside a little bit and get some fresh air. Today's a beautiful day. Just sitting outside in the sun. My mom being at Charlestown, I can't visit her, but I can take her essentials. So I've been taking her essentials every other day, finding an orange or an apple, and take it over to her just so I can see her. And eventually, hopefully, we'll get to sit out on a bench and talk together for a little while, 6 feet apart. All right, bring the feet together, knees together, and then walk your knees apart. It's a movement in your hips. All right. Okay, now walk your feet back to hip distance. Lift your right leg up. Either just lift up the heel or bring the knee up in the direction of the chest and make some circles with your ankles. If that doesn't work, just kind of rotate it with it on the floor. Make some circles with your ankle. One direction, then the other direction. And let's go the other way. Make some circles. One way and the other way. Good. And now lift that leg up again and see if you can extend it straight out. Point the toe and flex. Point and flex. My husband's office is right above me, so that you might hear him talking on the phone. He's supposed to go outside shortly. Good. All right. Let's go to the other side. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Good. All right. Walk your feet not completely straight, all right? 45-degree angle. Come up on the heels of your feet. Scooch forward in your chair so there's plenty of space behind you. Bring your hands across your chest. Lift the elbows up. We're going to work that core. So queen's cough, remember? Get that core engaged and then lean back in your chair. This is our yoga sit back. Lift back up, hinge forward, elbows towards the knees. And then inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hinge back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward. Just with your breath. Inhale, always coming back to center. Exhale and getting that core. Use your exhale to draw that belly in and up to really engage the core. Come back to center, and then hinge forward again. Good. Now this time we're going to hold that sit back. Hold it there for just a bit. Hold it, hold it. If you can, reach your arms forward. That's it. Keep that core strong. Keep the heels connected to the earth, the toes lifted and spread. Woo! And then bring the feet down, lower the arms down, roll the shoulders out. Working that core, right? Instead of gaining that COVID-19 pounds, right? I've already gained some weight, but that's okay. We'll worry about that later. Okie doke. Next thing we want to do is to do some nice hip opening. So take your right leg out to the right side. You're going to stay on the tiptoes if you can. Left leg is pointing straight forward. Hands are on the thighs. Going to hinge from the hip crease. Keep the spine nice and tall. Getting a stretch in the inner thigh. Good. Lift back up. Big breath in. Exhale, hinge forward again. Should stretch in the inner thigh. Little stretch in the outer hip. Head and neck are in alignment. The head's not kinked up. It's not hanging down. It's right in line as if you were standing tall. Lift back up. Now bring your hand to the inside edge of your right knee and just rock that knee in towards your knee to ankle. So I'm getting a stretch across the glute and the outside hip. Come back to center and then pressing it out to the side. So go as slow or as fast as feels good for you. Just keep on the ball of the toe so you're rotating from the hip joint, not from the knee. This one I really feel all across the outside of my hip. And then one more time. Knee comes in toward that calf. And press it out again. Good. All right, shake that leg out. We'll do the other side. So take it out. Sit up nice and tall. That right leg's pointing straight forward. Left leg's out to the left side. And we're going to hinge forward. Nice tall spine. Big stretch in the inner thigh. We're up on the toe. If that's too much, lower your foot down. Once you get your leg out there, it's okay. Lift back up. Big breath in. Heels down or lifted, whatever works better for you. Hinge forward. Press the sitting bones down, so really engage your legs as you push your legs into the mat. Use that to help you root the sitting bones so you can shoot the torso forward like a rocket. And then lift back up. Hand comes on the inside edge of that left knee and just press that knee open. Good. And can you bring the knee in toward the calf? The left knee toward the right calf. Feel that stretch on the outside edge of your calf, of your hip. And then back out. And back in. Good. Take your time. Easy does it, right? Less is more, but something is always better than nothing. Good. One more time. Good. Woo. And lower the foot, walk that back to center, and make some more circles. Or let's do Anne's thing. Let's do our figure 8. Can you make some figure 8s with your whole torso? You shift from sitting bone to sitting bone. I want to thank Anne for all the work she's done for us and giving us the Ferris wheel, the figure 8. They just do what you can do, right? No have-tos in yoga. All right, and back to center. Okay. Now, I'm going to use the ball. I had Mila request that we use the ball. So we're going to start with the ball, and you can use a pillow. All right, the pillow works too. Something you can squeeze. Something about this size is a pretty good shape. Or I was thinking too, I would take one of my husband's t-shirts because it's bigger and roll it up in a ball and maybe strap it with some string or a ribbon or some rubber bands or something just to make a squishy ball, or just get creative with your house and show me what you used, all right? But most of us, I don't know, we may have a ball, we may not. We're going to start by just rotating the ball in our hands. Spread your fingers out wide, keep the elbows sticking out, rotate that ball one direction and really squeeze the ball, the pillow, or the t-shirts with your hands. Strengthening the hands, keeping the hands strong. They may tremble, they may shake, they may have tremors. It's okay. Just do the best you can. And you want to go both directions. Now press your hands, the palms of your hands into the ball, lengthen your spine, and give the ball a squeeze. Elbows are pressed out but soft. Your elbows, shoulders aren't up towards your ears. They're soft and down. Give it a good squeeze. That's it. Release. And squeeze again. Good. And release. Let me make sure my Bluetooth is still working. Yep. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is a bicep, your Popeye muscle, okay? You put the ball in your bicep, right above your bicep or the pillow. The palm is going to face your face. And you're just going to give it a good squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze. Good. Keep squeezing. 2 more. So squeeze it, hold it, and release. Now this time when you squeeze it, keep it squozed, squished, and pump it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew, that's a lot. Shake that arm out. Let's go to the other side. So let's give it a squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze. Good. Keep squeezing. 2 more times. It's getting your Popeye muscle, your bicep muscle strong. So you can help lift yourself up. If you need to hold on to something, keep it squishy. And now 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? Whew. All right, shake that out. Now place the ball kind of under your armpit and roll it down a little bit. And we're going to put it right here, bending our elbow. The palm faces toward me. And you're going to squeeze the ball into your ribs. So squeeze and release. This is getting your deltoid muscle. Squeeze and release. 3 and 4. Good. I'm going to tell you a story while we're doing this and on the other side. So I wanted to tell you about waking up in the morning. And we know that, okay, hold it here and then squeeze 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Whew, good. Let's go to the other side. So place it on the ribs. The underside of the arm is going to squeeze the ball. Palm faces toward the midline, okay? And give it a squeeze and release. So they say that the first thing you think about in the morning, that's going to set your trajectory for the rest of the day. So if you think, it's going to be a horrible day, or this is like Groundhog Day, same old thing every day, then that's the kind of day you're going to have. But if you can think of something positive, like, oh, this is going to be a really beautiful day, or find something to be grateful for, it's like, oh, I woke up. I'm grateful to be alive and my lungs are still working, right? I can take a deep breath. Something that you can find gratitude, or, oh, I can roll out of bed, or it's just going to be, I'm going to call somebody who needs some love more than me. Now squeeze it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so you got to think of what that thing will be that gets your trajectory going in the right direction. So place the ball on your thigh and place your forearm on the ball. Your palm faces down. Left hand is on the hip, the shoulder rolls back, and press your forearm without raising your shoulder up. Press your forearm down into the ball. And we're going to squeeze. We're going to lean over, just tip over, and squeeze that ball. Lift back up to straight, and squeeze again. Lift up, and squeeze. Lift up, and squeeze. Good. Lift up, and squeeze. 2 more. Lift up, and squeeze. So we go inhale and exhale. Good. Hold it here and pulse it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Good. Let's go to the other side. All right. Press the elbow down, palm faces down, right hand's on the shoulder, press shoulder back, squeeze, and release. This is good for your core, Mila. All right, our core is a circle. It's the whole container of our torso. All right, so when we're doing this, we're working those side abdominal muscles. Squeeze, release, good. Squeeze, release, good. Squeeze, release. One more, squeeze, release. Now this time when you squeeze, pulse it 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. It's a subtle move, right? Okay. Now walk your feet in, place the ball between your thighs. Remember, when we squeeze our thighs toward each other, it sends that message up to our core to be strong. So give the ball a squeeze, feel that chain reaction, engage the core, get tall, squeeze the ball, hold it, and release. Hold it, keep squeezing, squeeze that toward the midline, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And release. This is strengthening the thighs, the hip flexors, the outer hips, the core. This is a good one. And release. Squeeze. I forgot to say hi to Brady and Barbara too. So hi Brady and Barbara if you're watching this too. I hope you are. I'll try to figure out a way to get it to you, okay? And squeeze. Release. Last one. Squeeze and release. Now keep it in between the thighs. What we want to do is this one where this is the one where we take our feet away from each other and lift the heels up and squeeze. And this is going to work the pelvic floor. So squeeze the ball, lift your heels up, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze for a few seconds. Woo! And release. You should feel that really work in the inner thigh. Get in your pelvic floor too. Lift the hips, lift the heels, squeeze the ball. Stay long and tall. This is Marcia Home, I think, Beyond Kegels. All right, so this helps strengthen our pelvic floor without having to know how to do Kegels. And release. Give yourself plenty of time to recover. Squeeze, lift those heels up, squeeze. And you would want to do a lot of these, a lot of maybe 4 sets of 10 throughout the course of a day if you're having trouble. And then there's other exercises I can show you later. And release. Let's do one more. Squeeze, lift the heels up, woo, and release. Now put the ball between the calf or the pillows, and this is going to work the inner thighs in a little different way. So give the ball a squeeze between the calf muscles and release. If you want to hold on to the chair or your back's getting tired, you can lean back a little bit. That's okay. Squeeze. So anyway, I wanted to tell you more about this waking up in the morning, this trajectory. And my brother-in-law is a Marine. He's a Naval Academy grad. He's a Marine. He's tough. He served 3 courses, 3 tours in Iraq. He's seen a lot, right? But he's got this wonderful light spirit about him. And he loves a show called Zoe's Exceptional Playlist. And Zoe, I've been watching it on demand, I think. And Zoe can hear people singing. She knows what they're thinking and what their thoughts are because she sees them and hears them singing and dancing. So she knows what their emotional state is. So he loves this show. It's a little out of character, but he just loves music, and he's just got a really nice zest for life. That's Brad's brother. So anyway, I woke up in the morning and I thought, if I were to have a playlist going on this morning, what would my song be? So then when I get out of bed, I could kind of, put a little tune in my heart and and kind of sing this song. Not that you have to be untruthful to your own feelings, but just sometimes positivity is helpful to get you through tough times. Whew, that really got me in there. How about you? I talked too long. All right, so put your foot on the ball. This is where you're going to have trouble if you're using a pillow. So those of you who have a ball, give yourself a little massage. If you don't have a ball, you could, this kind of ball, you could use your tennis ball and give yourself a little massage. Or just bring your foot up if you can reach it and give yourself a little massage. But don't worry about it. You don't have to do it at all. Put your foot on the pillow or the ball. The heel is going to press into the ball or the pillow. Lift and spread your toes. Press your thigh bone down. Get long and tall. And then hinging from the hip crease, keeping the spine long, hinge over that thigh. Keep pressing the heel into the pillow or the ball. Keep pressing the thigh bone down. That's your leg strengthener. Lift back up. Nice breath in. And exhale, hinge forward again. Oh, this is really working that thigh. You should feel the stretch behind the leg, the knee, the calf, the Achilles tendon. Let's do that one more time. Lift back up and hinge forward again. Good. All right. And bring the foot back to neutral, so you've got a 90-degree angle. And come on the heel of the pinky toe side of that foot, flex the foot, and take that knee out to the side and hinge forward again. So we're doing a little bit of a lifted figure 4 or pigeon posture, hip opener. Good. Breathe in. And exhale. Good. You got it. Okay, lift back up. Now, press your foot into the pillow or the ball and bring your hands across your chest, lift the elbows up, lean back, get that core engaged, and then decide if you want to lift that other foot up. So now we're doing some abdominal strengtheners. Maybe you want to kick the knee out and straighten it back up. Just get a little schmancy with this. All right, press out. Whatever you want to do. If that's too much, just keep the foot down on the earth. Lift back up and kick that ball over to the other side, giving yourself a massage on that left side if you have the ball or tennis ball. Not too much of that, then just extend the leg forward. Lift and spread the toes. The heel presses into the ball. The thigh bone presses down. Lengthen, roll the shoulders back, and hinge forward from the hip crease. So imagine you've got a bar right here at your lower ribs. You're lifting up and over that bar, right? So we're not trying to get the nose to the knee. We're trying to get the belly button in the direction of the thigh. So I'm wondering about how all your grandkids are, how your own children are if you have them, how things are in Asheville and Boston and Michigan. Lift up, big breath in. I think about you guys a lot. Keep you on my prayer list. Hoping everybody stays safe. Keep pressing that heel down, press the thigh bone down. Diana, I miss teaching with you too. Lift back up. Good. Bring the foot to neutral, 90 degrees. Belly's in and up, hands cross, elbows lift. Hinge back. Keep up on the, lift the heel, lift the whole foot, or bend and extend the knee. All these are options. Remember, there are no have-tos in yoga. Mila, you asked for these, so guys, if you don't like them, this is Mila's fault. All right, lower the foot down, lift back up. That's good for now. Let's set the ball off to the side. Okay. Gonna see what else I had up my sleeve for you guys today. I'm going to do a seated sun salutation, then we're going to get down on the floor for those who want to get down on the floor, okay? So, follow along. Remember, this is lunge. It can look like heel lifted, arms forward. It can look like arms up, leg lifted, foot flexed, okay? It can look like any of those. Downward dog is your knees are still bent. You're on the heels of your feet. Arms can be pressed forward, hands forward, press out through the heel of your hand, hinge forward into downward dog. And remember your Bhujangasana or your cobra. Hands come to the heart, lift up, and sweep the hands back behind you. And we're pulling forward, all right, opening up through the chest. All righty, got that? So follow along with me. Inhale the arms overhead. Maybe that looks like this, maybe that looks like this, okay? Wherever you are is fine. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the thighs, lengthen the spine, hinge forward. Inhale, press back up. Exhale, sweep the arms down by your side. Get ready for lunge on the right. Inhale, heel lifts, foot lifts, arms lift. Arms go only as high as you want for your first lunge. Exhale, lower back down. And then inhale, other side, up on the heel, foot, or all of it, whatever you want. Exhale, lower back down. Good. Come to downward dog. Knees are still bent, up on the heels. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, press out through the heel of the hand, hinge forward into downward facing dog. Use that strong core. Inhale, hands to the heart, elbows press back, lift up through your heart space. Little arch in the lower back. Don't pinch it though. Press the hands forward, hinge forward again. And then come back to your cobra. Inhale, elbows back, lift up through the heart. Exhale, feet back to neutral, hands sweep down by your side. Inhale the arms overhead. Exhale, sweep the hands, reach for the back of the chair, lift up through the heart and hinge forward, holding on to the back of the chair. Get that nice shoulder opening, chest opener here. Hold for the inhale, hold for the exhale. One more big breath in. Exhale, come back to neutral. Inhale, arms overhead, palms together, and lower the hands down to your heart. Place the hands over your heart for a compassionate breath. Let's take a moment here to be kind to yourself. Using the loving kindness meditation, may I be happy. May I be at peace. May I learn from life's challenges. May I be at peace. So you're breathing down, reconnect to your heart. And think of someone or something for whom you're grateful. Release that right hand out to the side. Open your eyes, follow your thumb as you twist towards that right side, and place that person or thing of gratitude in the palm of your hand and draw that positive energy into your heart. Full breath in as you reach the left arm out to the side, looking back at the thumb, and bring that hand, that positive gratitude back into your heart. Closing the eyes, following that compassion for yourself. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, calm. I am. Calm. And then sit back in your comfortable position. You can get down on the floor if you'd like to get down on the floor for some Shavasana. You can bring the knees together, the feet apart, so you're not having to use any effort to hold the legs up. Hands can rest on the thighs, on the belly, down by your side, whatever is most comfortable for you. Allow your body to soften and to relax. Nowhere else to go right now. Nowhere else you need to be. Nothing else you need to see. Just be present with yourself. I'm going to turn the recording off and allow you to enjoy your own peaceful Shavasana. It's been such a pleasure being with you today. I've held you so close in my heart throughout this whole practice. Namaste.